Fade back in on Harborvale, a coastal town striving to rebuild. Its residents tread warily on the unsteady ground that is eroded beneath their feet. Despite the community's tenuous air of relief and recovery, there are still so many secrets to unveil.
Secrets of an ancestral curse and the struggle to contain it.
Secrets of vengeance, biding their time.
Secrets of alluring control, washed onto the shore.
Secrets of the beast within and the desire to release it.
And as we tear back the veil of these silent secrets, we shall uncover the truth of what it requires to live beside the bay. Hello, and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Zach, and I'll be your MC. Where last we left off, the Soup Group had a crazy start to their day. Kanan, getting the ever-loving snot beaten out of them by Gael, ended up going home to lick his wounds and rest for a bit. Isla, getting on the PA system at the behest of Grimm, used her powers of persuasion to invoke the entire school into a wild and spontaneous pool party. Avery, after feeling a very sudden prickle of frustration and anger at Jason, left the party with a very large grimace on her face. And Jason, head spinning after seeing the aforementioned grimace, had a bit of a sullen afternoon, with all of his friends dispersed away from him. Before we dive into the episode, a couple of thank yous to get through. Ghostlight Media, your champions. We're happy to be a part of this. A big thank you to Nicole Tuttle-Robb for all of her work, doing just a whole bevy of things for this show. To my cast for being amazing at all times, thank you. Event, like I said last time, we're going to be at Acadacon 2023, November 3rd through the 5th at the Dayton Convention Center, Dayton, Ohio. We'll put some info in the description. I know I will be sitting on a DMing panel at 10 a.m. on Sunday, so come check it out. I do believe that is about everything, though. So with all that out of the way, all that's left is the episode, so let's dive into this episode of These Silent Secrets Beside the Bay.
Avery just kind of pats your shoulder, and then she'll... Oh no, are my clothes still wet?
Yes.
Freaking frack 'em. I need to get these files out of my office.
Yeah, your clothes are... I mean, your jacket is dry, because you left it.
Yeah,
so
I'll wrap the files up in my jacket, a la the head from last season, and we'll walk out of the room.
Awesome. Where are you headed?
Me?
Yes.
Probably back to the office. I'm going to try and put these files back.
Put them back. Awesome. Jason, where are you heading?
Probably just to next class.
Next class. Incredible.
Yeah.
Isla, after lunch, where are you off to?
Next class.
Next class. Awesome. Is there anything the three of you would like to do at school before the end of the day?
Just put the files back.
You put the files back. We'll just say that that's easy enough to, even if it's so much as just like plopping them on a table, like you're able to get in and out without anyone being the wiser.
I'll check my locker again just in case anything suspicious is in there again.
Yeah, you check your locker, and as you open it, you hear a poof, and red paint splatters you in the face. In the back of the locker, you see the words "blood on your hands."
Well, that's dumb. It's on my face. Close locker.
Carrie would have been a way different movie if she had that attitude.
It's on my face. Anything you want to do for the rest of the day, Isla?
I want to check on my flyers.
You want to check on your flyers, like if they're still up?
Yeah, if they're still up, if people have like...
Yeah, no, they don't seem to be taken. Some of the ones that have been on like lockers have been taken down. Like you could assume probably like the students whose lockers they were like, they've been picked up and just sort of dropped on the floor. But like the ones on like bulletin boards and stuff, like they're all still up. Like ones that are just kind of posted where a bunch of other like, flyers and stuff have been up. Yeah, there's a bunch that are still up.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Anything else? Jason, you're covered in red paint. Is there anything you want to do about that? Or do you
I guess I'll go try to wash the paint off.
Awesome. Yeah, I didn't know if you were like, I'm just fucking going home and you get out of there or what.
No, I'll just go wash the paint off, and it'll be like there'll still be like little like splashes on his face. But
incredible.
As best as he can.
There is one more thing I want to do. And this can be like right after school. That's okay.
Okay.
So Avery still has the condition frightened of
you.
Of me.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to go, like, maybe as the bell rings for the end of the day, she's going to go into one of the locker rooms.
Okay.
And she takes off her leather jacket. And, like, I'm picturing, like, there's a place where there's a mirror in front and a mirror in back. So she can see her face, but also see, like, the tattoo in the reflection. And she just kind of, like, looks at herself in the mirror for this moment. And she goes, all right, I don't know what the hell has been going on with you. But you need to get your shit together because I need your magical little raven shit to get to the bottom of this. Okay? So whatever you're afraid of, get over it.
Roll to keep it cool.
Okay. Let's see. It's probably not going to go well because, as we know, that's a 5.
Let's say 5. Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be really nice to you.
Uh-huh.
We're doing that now? Now we're being nice to people?
Hey, you know,
It's his
I gotta
wife. He
balance
has to be nice.
I've got to balance the scales here a little bit. I'll let you re-roll that as a moment placed back in your head, a moment from this morning when you were talking with Mrs. Hudson, and using the information you had gleaned from your Raven abilities, really touched her, like really kind of made her day, brought up something that, like, you know, was a moment of like regret or shame that had been rectified, and you saying that seemed to make a bit of a difference today. And so a moment of using your powers for good, or maybe balancing the scales a little bit. I'll let you re-roll that. That's the nicest I'm being this game.
I hear you. So Avery kind of feels that, like, that initial talk didn't work, and she, like, just straight up, like, leans in as close as she can to this mirror, and she goes, get the fuck over it, and is going to roll again. And that is a 10, baby, but it's a 9 because I have a -1.
There you are.
Damn.
Love that. Either way, you can go ahead and clear that condition.
Okay.
Awesome.
I have a question about conditions real quick, actually.
Yeah.
Do conditions from last season carry over to this one?
If you've done nothing to try to clear them, then yeah. What conditions do you currently have?
Well, what if the person's dead?
Oh, is it the little lamb one?
I've still got Little Lamb and Pup.
And little.
Pup was given to me by my aunt whenever I was like popping off and I didn't like her yet.
Yeah, I feel like both of those would probably resolve. Like you and your aunt have built like a pretty good relationship, and the little lamb was a moment that was only shared between the two of you. And then I think the next day she was dead. So
R.I.P.
So yeah, I think both of those could probably be cleared.
Okay.
Yeah, none of them have sort of entered the local zeitgeist for all to know. So yeah, I think both are.
I didn't mean to derail. I just like
no worries. Those
like,
are good questions to have about the mechanics of this game that we play.
Yay!
Yay! But yeah, after school times. I think the first thing that would probably happen in the evening. I know that Kanan, you've got a meetup with Holden. Do you know when you'd kind of want that to happen in the evening? That could probably happen whenever, so it doesn't really matter to me.
I'd say probably early evening.
A little early, so like what, like a 5, like maybe like a 5 o'clock kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jason, do you have any plans for the evening?
I think that Jason texts Kanan like as he's leaving school.
Cool.
To check in, and is like, I can run you over some food, maybe like a smoothie, or a milkshake, or some soup.
I text back, first of all, I'm good. I'm going to get coffee with Holden. And I do like the little shrug emoji, like even I'm surprised about it. And then I also text, Do you mean actual soup, or is there a metaphor happening?
I think that Jason gets like the first text, and it's like the one that says that you're getting coffee with Holden. I'm like, oh, okay, they're fine. What? And goes back and is just texts back. I meant normal soup. I just figured that you would want something that you can eat with your mouth that sucks now. But wait. No, we'll go through with that. Have fun on your date. Let me know how that goes. Ask about his parents. They love that.
Kanan texts back, you could have worded that so many different ways before saying have fun on my date. But I appreciate you, buddy. And asking about his parents, am I doing a reconnaissance mission now? Is that what's happening?
I just send back. Jason would not know this, but because I think it's narratively funny, he just sends back that same kissy emoji.
Kanan sends back a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Avery, do you have any plans for this evening?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what you got?
I would like to gaze into the abyss to find out where Gia is right now.
Where Gia is right now.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
9.
9. Yeah. You. Oh god, I'm trying to remember how things are a little slightly different. Everything's just real fast paced now, right? With your gaze. Like it's no longer the sort of like slow moving like bird's eye view. Everything's a little more quicker action, I believe, is what we established.
I don't remember.
I think that's what we had talked about. Something.
I think I look more raveny on the outside too.
Yeah. But yeah, your vision sort of follows Gia. She sort of left her core group of 4 and headed towards the beach.
Cool. I'm gonna go to the beach.
Awesome.
Let's go get away.
Let's go get away. Isla, you've got a radio show to do. It's your first day back.
Yeah. Before we get there, does Grim drive?
Grim does not drive.
Okay, so I will ask Grim if she would like to walk with me.
Sure. That would be great. I would like that. I normally scooter by my lonesome, so.
Lunch was pretty nice.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me to join your friend group.
Yeah, I feel like everyone really included you
that.
really quickly.
Yeah, it was really nice. I appreciated them all.
Do you feel accepted?
Yeah, I would think so. Is there a move that's happening here?
Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out what Grim is.
Interesting. All right. Well, are you gonna go big into BP tearing down today, or are you gonna let that kind of be a slow build up sort of thing?
I'd like to talk to Mark about it first.
Oh, okay.
What he would like to do.
Yeah, you guys sort of chat and head across town. Yeah, I feel like as you're rolling up to the doors, you hear a really sort of shitty like as you see Mark. With like a big helmet on like a really shitty like Vespa, as he's sort of like it's like in the fucking Kim Possible movie, what Ron's scooter that maybe goes like 4 miles an hour, like and people walk faster than he does, but he just comes cruising up. Hey, how's it going there, Miss Hart? Are you ready to get back to work?
Very much so. Are you?
Oh, I am. Honestly, quite thrilled. I haven't had much to do with myself 4 months now.
Except gamble.
I've been working on it.
You'll get there.
I don't have no money because you played me out of house and home.
Well, thank goodness I got your job back. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Was LSD in the like basket?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay,
There's
cool.
a basket in the front. Elsie's got her
goggles.
own pair of goggles.
So yeah,
Love
we'll
that.
walk into the radio station like we own the place because we do.
Yeah, because you do.
Well,
you will.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You walk in. You see fucking.
What's his
fucking
name?
guy. Clark. You see fucking Clark James. Good morning. How are we doing?
We're good.
Very good. I don't know why I said good morning. It's 3:00 in the afternoon. I'm a goose. So shall we get you all ready to start?
Yeah. Mark, are you ready?
Oh, you know I'm ready, Miss Hart.
Great. You're on from 3 to 7. I'll be running your board.
Oh, you're running my board?
Mm-hmm. You have my slot today.
Oh, Miss Hart. Okay. And as he walks by, he just hands LSD to Clark, who goes, "Oh, I'm not good. I'm not good with cats." Yeah, it's just like LSD's just sitting there like, and she looks really tough because she has goggles on. And yeah, Clark sits down to start his show. And you and Grim are sitting in the booth, and Clark is just kind of sitting there from like the hallway, looking at you guys through the doors, and he's giving you like a, "All right, have a good day," but you can't hear any of it because like you've got the studio glass now, so like you can't hear what he's saying to you, and it's pretty funny.
I'll push the like talk to studio button. Mark, you're gonna kill it, but do me one favor, please.
Yes, Miss Hart.
Really push on the BP disaster. Really give it to him.
Oh, most definitely.
Perfect. But FCC guidelines, please.
Oh, of course.
Unclick.
No swearing. No innuendo.
Right, don't say piss.
I will not say piss.
Oh shit, I'm live.
You can't say shit either.
Yeah, and he begins his show. There's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of like like some Jimmy Buffett, Johnny Cash, like a lot of like just kind of older jams.
I think I'll splice in one Dynamite by Tayo Cruz.
A whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Oh. It's just it's between some like Gladys Knight and some fucking like Aretha. Fucking Tayo Cruz comes on. And yeah, like it goes pretty well. Like he didn't DJ too often. But what he did, like he was, passable at it, but like he has a renewed vigor that like you're kind of like, all right. And yeah, he fucking rips BP to pieces.
I love it.
Just fucking goes ham on it.
Oh, could for that, could I use one of my moves?
Yeah, what move would you like to use?
Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, is that the one that makes it think that it's his idea?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, he just lets him have it.
Awesome.
Yeah, at the end of it, he comes out and he goes, "Sorry about my tirade, about BP. I just feel really strongly about it."
It was beautiful.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna go get some water.
That BP ruined.
Yeah, you turn around, Grim. You're starting to know Grim's facial expressions, and Grim's given it to you a few times, like when like there's moments where like she like kind of like she a smile of understanding at like what just kind of happened, and so she gives you that same thing when Mark comes in. He's like, "Sorry about my tirade there," and you acted like it's no big deal, not a problem, and she just gives you this look like, okay.
Like I said, it's a gift.
Most definitely it is. Anything else of note that happens during your first shift at the radio station?
Maybe we have a caller or something, but other than that, no.
Oh, okay. Caller. Well, I guess yeah. What's like the prompt that you're going? Well, that Mark is going with to kind of begin this. Like call and tell us about whatever.
Maybe like your feelings on the BP disaster?
Oh, continuing on the BP
or like
track.
Gamblers Anonymous.
Yeah, no, you end up let's go with the BP thing for now, because yeah we'll have one where he starts talking about gambling and then fucking Rondo comes on the phone. No, but yeah, you get a call in, someone's like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe how completely arrogant and unprepared these big corporations are. It's utterly madness." And Mark's like, "I know, it's absolutely awful. Well, if you want to let BP know your distaste with their most recent endeavors, you can," and gives them like essentially like the call your local congressman kind of vibe, but like the numbers for like their corporate offices and everything. Tries to get as many people just ringing BP to be like, "Hey, fuck you guys."
Mark, maybe this is like after the call, maybe.
Yes, Hart.
Maybe there should be like a protest.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what is What is Harborvale doing to protect our waterways?
Exactly. We need a rally.
That's right.
Are you catching the rye again?
Yep.
That's it. Yeah, you just are giving him instructions and sending him back out to the microphone. And yeah, like one by one, he just fucking sends these out far and wide.
Would it be considered me performing?
Huh.
Since I'm putting the thoughts in his head.
That's an interesting thought. Fuck it. Why not?
That was not what I thought you were going to say. Okay, then I would like to use hum.
What did you think I was going to say?
A big fat no.
Hey, for the most part, I'm a real cool guy. That sounds pretty fucking cool.
So I'm going to use Haunting Melody. Wait, that is what it is.
Haunting Melody.
Jesus Christ. So, that's a 5.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, mark that. You're getting close to an advancement there, Missy.
I only have 2. Now 3.
Oh, is that only 3?
I think so. Or maybe more.
That's still close. You're still getting close. I mean, it only takes 5, so you know
That's
what?
true.
Close is close. You're over 50%. But also, yeah, the rest of the shift goes great. You know, it keeps trucking. And then I think Mark's like, "Hey, you got a night that you got to do, but you know, I'm gonna keep on going, keep the music rolling." Grimm's here, right, Grimm? Grimm's like, "Yeah, I will stay and continue to run the booth."
Great. I will.
She gives you a look of like, "I will make you so proud."
I think Isla has a I know look.
My
protege,
it is a look of utter intensity. I think that Grimm is just a very intense person, and she's like, "I will not let you down."
Salutes.
Yeah.
So with that, I think Isla will gather her things, give LSD a pat, and head out back home.
Incredible. Kanan, you got a date.
I do.
You got a date. Awesome. Is it do you go meet him? What's the vibe?
I feel like I meet him. I don't want him to know where I live yet.
That's fair. Awesome. So yeah, you meet him at at a coffee shop. Your local coffee shop.
Shop A.
Shop local, everybody. Hi, this is Zach from TSS saying shop local. And yeah, you come in. He's already grabbed a seat. Hi.
Hey. How's it going?
Doing good. The bruising's already looking pretty nice.
Yeah, I heal quick, so good skin care routine.
I do not doubt that. Aside from the bruising, your skin is flawless. Grab a coffee. Let's sit down.
And I go order a green tea, and
he does not let you pay.
Of course.
And yeah, you guys take a seat. So, do you want to talk about it, or?
No, I kind of want to talk about anything but it.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself, Kanan.
My name is Kanan Talbot. I go to, well, you know what school I go to.
Yeah, I go there as well.
I'm on the volleyball team. I like to journal. I like nature. I'm one of those kids that actually likes school and learning. You probably know this too. Jason's my best friend. We're looking forward. We played a lot of Left 4 Dead.
Nice.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood today. Tell me about you. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to think about me and school and what happened today. Let me hear about you. Distract me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, me and my friends, you know, we've been close ever since we were little. Our friends, our parents, they were all in high school together. They were all really close.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then they all started this business together, and it blew up pretty well.
Was that just like a plan for them out of high school? Like, did they always they meet in high school and say, "Hey, we're gonna be shipping conglomerates"?
No, they divided, you know, when college came, and a couple of them ended up in different places, but a lot of them ended up doing, you know, I know, like my dad, Sophia's mom, all, you know, majored in business, and
oh, cool.
Yeah, no, they just they all stayed pretty tight even when they were apart, and yeah, they started a business. And
what about your mom? Is she part of the business too, or she's just kind of doing her own thing?
Yeah. So, you know, we've got, so like my dad essentially functions as like the CEO,
Oh wow! Okay.
And Sophia's mom does the finances for the most part. They're obviously they're the ones with the business degrees. But was it Sophia's dad? I think is in charge, is their HR personnel. So it's not a super big company. So wherever he's been local, he's been kind of heads up people's payroll and.
I mean, and decent money though if they can buy up all this stuff.
Yeah, it's weird because we've always been comfortable. It's one of those things parents don't really, I think, tell their kids how well off they are.
They want to protect us.
We don't really know how well it's going, but it seems to be going well. So
interesting, dude.
But yeah,
why here? Just this kind of nothing town that, I mean, it's nice, but...
I mean, we don't... Yeah, the parents, the company hasn't had a lot of stuff sort of in the Northeast. And so, an opportunity came to get a fair amount of access for a pretty nice price. And, they jumped at it. So.
A tsunami will do that.
Yeah. Wild shit. Yeah. Had happening up here.
So did they just hear about the tsunami and think that's going to be cheap land now? It's just odd to me that they chose here, It's always weird when someone comes to your hometown when you don't think your hometown's that...
Yeah. It's like when anyone moves from California and you're like, why did you leave there? Yeah.
Kanan's doing that, trying to prod, but
Yeah. I mean, they've got a couple people who just, whose job, it's like an acquisitions position, essentially, that, they just kind of look for, where would be good point, penetration points, I guess, essentially, where would be, a good, I guess, point of egress, a port of entry.
What person in the company said, you know what, Harborvale, that's the point of entry?
I mean, look, there are places like Boston and Baltimore, a little south. Like the bigger cities are expensive, but Harborvale, had availabilities, and because of the recent weather, people weren't jumping at the opportunity, and so
I wonder if that person talked to my dad at all.
It's possible you're the ones that helped fix the docks up?
Yeah, we built a lot of this.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think my oh god, one of our dads has been chatting with him a lot lately.
Oh, really? Who?
Well, I mean, reaching up to it. It's either, oh god, I'm trying to remember what all of our parents do. It's a lot. I'll get back to you on it.
Okay. Yeah. And I mean, if I'm boring you, sorry. I'm just curious,
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, my life is a weird one, but yeah, no, it was just we've moved a lot, but we've always had each other, so that's always been nice.
I mean, that's a better support system than a lot of people have. So
yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's why we're here, at least for the most part.
All right, well, cool.
Yeah, it's not such a bad place.
I don't think so. It's just kind of small, not a destination for a lot of people, Yeah,
it's nice. I like the view. He's totally looking right at you when he says that.
Kanan's like, yeah, the beach is nice.
Yeah, the beach is nice.
Yes, the beach is nice.
Yes. You don't pick up on flirting very well, do you?
Glad we agree on that.
Yeah. You good?
There's a social cue I'm missing here, isn't there?
I was flirting with you when I said I like the view.
I'm sorry. Like I said, it's been me.
Yeah, you're the view. I'm looking at you. You're the view.
Well, thank you for your kind words. Sorry, like I said, it's been an off day, and...
Hey, you're fine.
And like I kind of dumped too much before, I had a weird year last year with relationships.
It sounds like your whole town had a weird year last year.
Our whole town had a weird year. That is a massive understatement, but also incredibly true. So, I'm sorry if this is...
Hey, stop apologizing. You don't need to apologize.
Kanan has a very hard time not saying sorry for saying sorry too much.
Yeah.
Kanan goes I'm starting to work on it.
I like that. Can I top off your tea?
Yeah, I'd love that. Thanks.
Awesome.
And I when he goes up, I text Jason, this interrogation thing ain't going great. Sorry.
I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry.
Oh no, is he flirting?
Thumbs up.
Just, but is there are you attempting to interrogate any more during this, or is it just like you guys have a nice chat for a bit?
I think we have a nice chat because Kanan doesn't know how to not be blatantly obvious. So what is your parents' names and birth dates?
And perhaps their social security numbers.
Yeah. There's no way for Kanan to do this without it sounding like identity fraud.
I think throughout the conversation, Zach, I didn't think of their parents' names. I would say probably in the midst of this conversation, he probably drops his parents, their first names, just sort of casually, talking about them. Maybe one or two of the other kids' parents, the names also got dropped, but obviously not first and last, but some first names get thrown out there. Definitely not their date of birth or social security numbers, but
their credit card number and the three numbers on the back.
Yeah,
Kanan takes mental notes of what little does get dropped, that his dad is the CEO. That's, I feel pretty huge. Yeah. That Sophia's was it Sophia's mom, or was it her dad too?
Oh goodness. I'm trying to think of all the words that I just said. I'm pretty sure I said contradictory things along the way.
But a parent of Sophia is the CFO kind of thing.
Yeah.
Notes of those.
Yes.
But nice. Then otherwise just kind of drops it and just kind of leans into having a casual fun night.
Yeah, it seems like he's just genuinely interested in you and is just talking to you.
Kanan is also a little taken aback by that because was very much expecting an agenda from them as well, and kind of feels like a little bit of an asshole now
because he's just just being a nice guy and just hanging out. Yeah. Hey, but no, I think the rest of he goes, gets you another tea, and you guys just kind of chill for a bit. It's pretty relaxed, and I think the end of the night comes, and he's like, this was it was nice. I would be interested. No pressure on you. Would be interested in doing this again.
I would too. And Kanan doesn't mean to say it sounding surprised, but it kind of slips out. I
think he clocks that a little bit and kind of laughs at it. Good. I'm glad. Well, you have my number. Let me know when, okay?
Yeah. I hate to sound forward or weird, but do you want me to walk you home?
My car is right here, so I was just gonna drive back. I do really appreciate that.
Fair, because it's not the 1800s. Okay.
I think he laughs at that pretty heartily.
And then Kanan just leans into that, and I'm like, "Thank you for letting me court you, my lady. I will away to my own castle."
Did you walk here? Do you want to ride?
No, I think I'm gonna walk. I kind of like just hanging out under the moonlight,
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Yep. Have a good night, okay?
You as well. May your carriage take you far. I'm gonna go. Just have a good night.
Yeah, verily. If he gets into his car.
Kanan also kind of walks off like a.
Kanan's
what
so
the fuck
fucking
was that?
awkward. I love them so much.
Verily.
Verily. Fucking hell. Incredible. Avery, you were going to find
Gia.
Find Gia.
At the beach each.
At the beach each. Let's go get away.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I go there. I fly there because I'm not sad or scared of being a raven anymore.
Nope.
So I fly there.
Awesome. Yeah, you get to the beach and sort of as you're doing a flyover. You see she's they're hard to miss. They've got relatively dark brown skin and very gray, almost white hair. They're identifiable. And yeah, you fly over. You see them sort of just kind of seated like in like right where the waves are lapping up. Water's coming past them and heading back, and they're just kind of sitting in the sand.
I will find a secluded space to Avery, unbird, and I will
unbird Avery,
and I will walk down to Gia.
Awesome.
Well, if it isn't Gia.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Avery Sullivan. We've met a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Hi, what can I do for you?
Well, I've just been dying to get you alone. I feel like everywhere you are, you're just right there next to the others.
Yeah, they're the only friends I have in town.
Right. Well, we can change that,
Sure.
So, and Avery plops down. You said that she was sitting on a bench, right?
She's sitting like in the where like the waves are coming up. She's like in the sand,
incredible.
like in a little bit of water that keeps.
Perfect. I plop down next to them and go. So, Gia, I kind of want to cut to the chase here because I think that's just going to be better for all of us involved. There is something that your friend Sophia has been doing to my friend. And I would like to know what you know about that. And if this is too vague for you, I can get more specific, but I don't think it is.
You're coming in real hot right now.
Yeah, you should have seen me last year. I told someone at a party that they weren't trying hard enough.
And then I killed him.
And then I killed her.
That is on Avery's tongue.
Sorry, I don't really know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. Listen, Gia, I think that you have been friends with Sophia for a while. And I think even the most mundane of people would have noticed things happening around her. Anybody that has ever pissed her off or made her angry, little things happening, little karmic interventions in her behalf? No?
No.
Okay. We're gonna have to do this the hard way then. And I'm gonna use Quoth.
Okay.
That is a 10.
Oh, shit.
So they tell me a deep-seated fear, guilt, or grief, and I get to choose which one. I want a fear.
You want a fear of Giannina's.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment. Is it a thing that you see them or they say it out loud?
They say it out loud.
They say it out loud. Cool. Say it out loud.
I compel them to tell me.
It's a moment of like you watch as like she's trying to like choke it down, and she's I'm just afraid that we'll lose that will
Come on, you're among friends.
That we'll lose Sophie like we lost her sister. That was really rude.
Yeah. Well, the things that your Sophie have been doing to my friend have been pretty rude too.
She closes her eyes, and you watch as she sort of runs her fingers through the water that's around her.
I'm gonna get murdered.
And the water laps up around your ankles, and you are yanked out into the water.
I'm gonna get murdered.
Not enough to drown you, but you get pulled out like a good 150 yards, and then you settle, but you're just sucked out into the water a bit. And you watch as she sort of gets up and kind of wipes her legs off, flips you off, and walks back up the shoreline.
Is she the only one on the beach right now, or is there other people?
She is.
Okay.
She is the only one.
Then I will just bird right in the water and just fly straight up, just out of the water.
Part of me is like, yes, but also I'm like, when birds hit water, they often have a hard time taking off. So I'm trying to rectify the physics to that. 'Cause that's really difficult. Like when birds hit water, they're usually fucked. Yeah, that's fuck it. Fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You take off. Cool.
Yeah. Then ooh, I learned so much just now. That's so exciting. I'm gonna fly. Do I know that Isla's still staying at Jason's?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fly to Jason's.
Awesome. You fly to Jason's. Cool. I think, the cluster, because you said you went home as well, Isla, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, Jason, did you go home?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you
after it was just texting Kanan, but then after that I was like, I just went home after hearing that they were fine.
Awesome. Cool. So yeah, you arrive at the you say Jason first. You arrive home. You come in. You see your mom. When you walk in, you can see she's in a racerback sort of tank top and some legging. She looks like she's in athletic wear. You see Ace bandage pinned to the back of her right shoulder is a big ice pack, and she's got you could see her hand up like this. You could guess there's probably a bag of peas.
Yeah.
Or something that she's pressing to her eye.
Does she also get fucked up by a guy out? What the hell?
I just come in and I'm like, "Do you have a rough day of fencing?"
Well, so I told you that I was too good for the fencing class.
Did they move you up?
No. I was having coffee with Kanan's mom and aunt, and Katrina offered to that the two of us could just spar. And so this morning we went out and she kicked my ass pretty good, I gotta say.
Well, I'm glad that you're being active.
Yeah. Yep. Ow. Okay. Yeah, she tries to reach for something in one of the cabinets and immediately goes, "Oh."
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. You go sit down.
Yeah. But yeah, Avery, Isla, you arrive there eventually.
Isla. Hi. Hello, Mrs. Chen. So nice to see you. Hi, Jason. Isla, can I talk to you?
Sure. I'll hop
Wait.
off the island bench.
I'll just head downstairs.
Oh, okay. And I'll plop along after you.
Hey, quick question. You wouldn't happen to have a long lost cousin or something? Or do you know if somebody else that has your ability has made it onto the shore?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Then I'm about to make you aware of something. Gia, one of the stew crew. She, well, they, let's just say they could wrap the water around my ankle hard enough to pull me out to sea.
Really?
Yeah. Could manipulate it just like we saw you do at Applebee's.
Huh.
What a great sentence.
Sorry.
Just like Applebee's.
I've never seen Gia before. So it's not someone in my community. My school. Get it?
Yeah.
School fish.
I get it. Okay, well, I just wanted to make you aware that there is someone else out there who's got some similar stuff. Similar soup, if you will.
What did she do to you?
Oh, well, I interrogated her, pissed her off royally, and then they, pulled me out into the ocean. Rightfully so. I was definitely being a bitch, but they are too, and I was told to get Slimy.
Oh, that's big. I can't do that. Well, maybe I can. I don't know.
This isn't really my place. I know this is something that you've kind of discovered just recently, but with this new threat that we're facing, you might wanna discover how far you can push it, in case we need to.
I agree.
If you need any help, I'm willing to be there, but please don't do that to me again. I didn't like it. My wings feel weird.
Where was this?
Out on the beach.
How long? Recently?
20 minutes ago.
I'm sorry she did that to you.
Hey, I deserved it, truly. That's not the part that I'm freaked out about. I got some good information, though, but I should probably share that with all of us when I kind of get a little bit more. But all I can say is we should not trust the Stew crew in any way, shape, or form.
Sure.
All right, well, I will leave you to it. How's Julian, by the way?
Good. I haven't spoken to him in a bit, but last time he was fine.
Yeah. I can imagine the communication is kind of limited.
It's hard.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if that facade you're having up ever decides to fall, you know you can talk to me.
Thanks, Avery.
You're welcome.
I think I'm actually gonna head to the convenience store. I'm craving some combos. So
good choice.
I'll catch you later.
Yeah, sure thing. And Avery will just like walk up the stairs, be like, "Bye, Mrs. Chen. Bye, Jason," and leave.
Yeah, she reaches up. Bye, Avery. Oh, ow. Awesome. Jason, is there anything else that you are doing this evening? Do you go anywhere else? Do you do anything else?
I don't think so. I think that after this one is... no, there's nothing I can do about the paint now. Actually, no. I'm going to ask my mom if she has camera eyes on that locker.
Oh, on
There's
your locker?
Security footage that can be reviewed.
All right. Yeah. Your mom goes. Yeah. Give me a little bit. I could definitely probably get that up.
Hell
And yeah, she'll head it, wherever her computer's at, and she'll get to work for you. Incredible. Kanan, any last things that you would like to do on your way home from your date, or
Do I get fucked up by anything on my way home?
you do not get beaten up by anything else on your way home?
Then honestly, Kanan is probably gonna go home, draw a nice hot bubble bath to soak for a bit, and then probably go to bed. Because I'm probably still not feeling great.
Yeah, you did get the shit
kicked
out of you.
So a hot bubble bath.
Bubble bath.
Bubble bath.
Incredible. All right. So you all, I'm assuming, Avery, you end up heading home, right?
Yes.
So yeah, it sounds like you all kind of settle in for this evening. Your mom gets plucking away Jason on trying to finding the feeds is different than hacking into the archived footage of things, so it might take her a little bit to kind of crack, sift through everything. Jason, the last thing that sort of flashes through your mind as you fall asleep again is the look that you saw in Sophia's eye earlier in the cafeteria when she sat there seeing you sitting all alone, and the satisfaction that ran by her face as your eyes close.
I said I was going to go to the convenience store, but I'm going to actually...
That's right, convenience store to get combos.
But I'd like to go to the beach instead.
Oh, you're going to actually go to the beach. All right, so is there a moment here?
I just wanted to see if Gia was still at the beach.
Oh, yeah. You head towards the beach. You do not see Gia at all.
Okay.
Yeah, she got the fuck out of there after she was being interrogated. She's like, I'm gone.
Then since I'm here, I'll just
Hey, you're at the beach.
Yeah. I will get in the water.
Okay.
Do I have this? Yeah, and I'll use one with the world.
Yes, that's the one that lets you gaze real good,
yeah.
Right? As if you have a +3 or whatever.
Yeah. And I'll gaze if Gia is like me. Like if Gia and I are both
if she's a siren like you?
Whatever we are.
Oh, yeah.
A 9.
I'd say 9, partial success. Your vision, as you sort of dip yourself into the water, your eyes go under, and with that, your vision sort of extends out into the sea. You're seeing a slowly fluttering school of jellyfish, all of them, their bioluminescence flashing in rhythmic sort of hues of shifting colors. And as those colors begin to shift and your vision kind of zooms out, seeing them, each of these jellyfish like tiny little pixels on a screen, you start to see images begin to play out. And what you're seeing is that Gia is from the sea, much like you, but she is something different. Not a siren, not elemental like you are, but of the sea nonetheless. And I think that with a 9, that's about all you get. Okay. That she's not like you, but she's from a similar place. And I think, yeah, you aerial hair flip as you come out of the water, part of your world, and make your way back to shore. And I think as Isla trudges up the sand and picks up some combos on her way home, maybe.
Yeah.
And the rest of you settle into bed. I think that is a great place to end the episode.
Boom.
Thank you so much again for listening to this episode of These Silent Secrets. If you like what you heard, you want to support us, a bunch of easy ways to do that. Number 1, scroll down. Wherever you're listening to us, just like, review, subscribe, do whatever, rate, whatever they let you do, just go for it. It helps a bunch. We appreciate it. Another super easy way is just to tell some people about us, tweet about us, or just talk to the people you work with that you think also are kind of nerdy and might enjoy the show. And then the more people you tell, they'll tell, other people. And then we'll be like, like Avon folks, the people that sell that makeup, but it'll just be us. And instead of it just being like a terrible multi-level marketing scheme, it's instead a bunch of friends just sharing something we enjoy. You can also support us financially over on Patreon at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, or you can check out our merch store at tpublic.com/store/ghostlight, where you can get yourself some cool merch. You can find us all over online. We're at our website at thesesilentsecrets.com. We're on Blue Sky at These Silent Secrets. We're on TikTok at These Silent Secrets, and then we're on Twitter at Silent Secret Pod. You can also find us all individually. You can find Marcus at MarcusRVO, Nicole at Nicole Voice, Mariah at _Mariah Clawson, Freddie at Freddie _Pow, and myself at that guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode, but until then, may your secrets stay hidden, and may you always get a little slimy.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.